He has a Bernie Sanders meltdown. Dude, he's taking shots at BTC and Hassan. Dude, he's got an issue with everybody who's successful.
Yeah, let's take a look at Cenk. Cool.
I'll go ahead and throw this up here. So for everyone who was familiar with the Vanguard, you know that the Young Turks have been circling the drain for a while. You know, a lot of people saying thanks to the Vanguard, you know, we'll take our credit for it. But, you know, the thing that I think is most humiliating about this is just the desperation. Just the desperation. He's drowning out at sea and he's just kicking and flailing and making it all worse. You know, he's struggling until eventually, you know, the cold ocean water steeps over his head and he just relents into the blackness.
Dude, he is flailing. So this is funny because Bernie has wiped his hands of Cenk Uygur, right? We know that when Cenk ran for Congress, Bernie originally endorsed him, and then they found out the incel blog with Cenk talking nasty shit about women, and so Bernie disavowed, retracted his endorsement. And then after the union busting of TYT, I don't think any progressive candidate is really going to have anything to do with Cenk Uygur again. Right between the incel blog, the union busting, and then, you know, the icing on the cake, Polymarket Studios, there's not going to be a progressive candidate on planet Earth that is going to align themselves with these people anymore. So anyway, let's watch this. Dude, it's hilarious. Dude, what are these guys doing? Like, they're so out of the bag, dude. This is up there with Elon Musk. It is. It is up there with Elon Musk and his voting scams. Dude, the guy who thinks he's the progressive leader of like everybody, you all need to respect me because I made all you guys. I have 18 million fans, whatever, 18 million inactive online fucking subscribers, right? 18 million people who watch other people's videos. They do have subscribed to their channel. Oh, Lord. But, dude, he just is digging the hole deeper every day.
𝗏𝗏 said, Bernie's coming to LA. Would someone with a membership ask Cenk if he will join Bernie when he comes into town, please? 𝗏𝗏, you're in the YouTube member section, so you just asked me. No, Bernie, I don't know. Look, I agree nearly 100% with what Bernie's doing now, and I've agreed, I don't know, 95, 98% with what he's done throughout his career. And I don't know if he caught feelings, but I see him going on shows that argued against him over and over and over and over and over again. But
I don't know if he caught feelings.
Again, I'm not obsessed with guests, but no, he's not coming on, and I'm not going to that tour. I would, but you should ask Bernie about it. Okay, all right.
Dude.
I'll get to super chat next time.
Dude, he is so butthurt. Oh my God. Dude, he doesn't even understand what that phrase means. Oh my God. Dude, but look at Hank up here tagging Rokanna and Nina Turner. Oh my God, dude. He is dude. Dude, it is like we're watching, guys. I feel like we are watching something really special here. We are watching a media personality just disintegrate in real time. Yes. It is like a slow motion car accident, bro. Oh my God. Where every day there's like another fucking skid into an embankment. Oh Lord. Oh, that's good, dude. Dude, I love the way he says to the guy, like, you're in the member section. So like, you just asked me. I mean, dude, I'm a little surprised he read that though, right? We do have to give him credit where credit is due because he he read that. He actually read that one live. Like, you would think he would just be like, no, I'm not going to read that one. But that's kind of funny, right? I have to give him some props, dude. He's kind of like, dude, the ship is on fire, and he's like, fuck it. I'm going to fucking throw a little gasoline on there. See what happens? Dude, oh my God. I can't watch him self-destruct and not be thoroughly entertained by it. Dude, he's beefing with people because his ego won't let it go. I mean, that is one thing that we have noticed about Cenk is his absolute unfettered dedication to grievance. Like, let's think about this. MSNBC, he cannot talk about politics without talking about MSNBC because they dissed him with the show. There's Obama, there's Biden, there's Kamala, right? He just will never let that go. Anna is the exact same. It's like they will never, ever, 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 ever let it go. He is obsessed with it. So that's the setup.
Obviously jealous of his own nephew is the other big red flag for me in this clip. But what did you have to say before we plow into this guy, Gavin?
Yeah, I mean, definitely jealous, definitely grappling with his own increasing irrelevance. But also some other people, I think, in the progressive space that he's getting salty, right? Because they're getting bigger and their influence is now, greater than the Young Turks. People like Brian Tyler Cohen come to mind, right? And it's true. Like, 6 years ago, I definitely was more of a TYT guy than like a Brian Tyler Cohen guy. But I think that if you actually pay attention to the tone and the seriousness with which a guy like Brian, is looking at this current administration and the onset of genuine fascism, I think it's more appropriate. And I think it meets the moment more. It has met the moment more over the last 6 months or whatever than what we've been seeing on TYT. So again, not to relitigate everything that either channel or any commentator has ever stood for, but when it comes to this moment, yeah, I think that there's a reason why TYT is losing out on relevance to some of the people that Cenk's about to reference to, some of the people that Bernie is paying a little bit more attention to.
No, Bernie, I don't know. Look, I agree nearly 100% with what Bernie's doing now, and I've agreed to, 95, 98% with what he's done throughout his career. And
he don't like me.
I don't know if he caught feelings, but I see him going on shows that argued against them over and over and over and over and over again. But again, I'm not obsessed with guests, but no, he's not coming on, and I'm not going to that tour. I would, but you should ask Bernie about it. Okay, all right.
Oof, just sad, just pathetic and sad. Look, guys, there is a way that you handle an L like that when somebody brings it up to you, because clearly at one point, Cenk was the kind of guy that might get invited to a speaking event where Bernie Sanders would also be speaking at, maybe in 2016, they were looking.
Yeah, that would have been prior to the endorsement fiasco.
For guys like him, but he's fallen off so hard. He's taken a nosedive. His name is mud in progressive media, and he's also not a draw anymore. So there's no reason for Bernie to associate with Cenk Uygur when there's no upside, and there's about 1,000 reasons that people could nitpick him for associating with Cenk. But what was your reaction to that?
Yeah, I mean, it's weird that Cenk takes it personally. He's like, oh, Bernie doesn't like me anymore. Like, we're not friends anymore. I go, you ask him what's wrong. Ask him.
Dude, it's literally just business. It is. It's literally just business. But so, I mean, this is a question, though, that I think is realistic to look at, guys, is thinking about who in the space is going to work with this guy. I don't think there's anyone left. I don't think there is anyone in the progressive space that will work with Cenk Uygur. Yes, no, Anna, but Anna is like, that's it. And yeah, dude, well, so what's funny, though, is what was he expecting? Did he think Bernie was going to come on TYT? Like, why would Bernie go on TYT? Dude, are there any politicians that go on TYT right now? There's not, is there? There's nobody. Do they have any politicians that come on there and be interviewed? Roe does? Okay. How does row square like going on TYT with this shit, with the union busting? How does he square that? Or does he just go on it because he knows there's like dedicated fans of his that are on the network? Because I mean, this is a real problem here. I think the Bernie separation and Bernie dissing him and him being on the outside of the Bernie AOC thing, I think that really hurts him. It really does. He's really, you know, when he said Bernie's catching feelings, like Cenk has caught feelings for like Bernie, you know, 2019. And there's something, he's super hurt that like this new revolution, like think about this. Bernie's revolution was like the progressive thing. That was when Cenk believed most in his mission. If he was ever a progressive, it was during that brief period when he was championing Bernie and he believed a populist revolution was going to basically take down both mainstream parties. And then not only did that revolution fail, but the architect of that revolution, the mastermind, the centerpiece, Bernie Sanders, like disavowed him. And ever since then, everything Cenk has done has just come off the rails to the point of he's taking money, right? He's taking money from Polymarket Studios during the election. And now he's just off the rails. Cenky, he may be watching right now. Bro, you need to like, dude, you need to get a therapist, dude. You do. You need to get a therapist. You need to get off this. Like you are just burning the bridge on both ends and you're out there in the middle on the bridge, dude. You're going to be in the drink soon. You're going to be in the water, boss. Yeah, no, Bernie was like his messiah. And then Bernie turned his back on him. And now like Cenk has no one. Dude, all he has is Anna, bro. Think about that. That's it. They only have each other, dude. Oh, that's so heartbreaking, dude. You know, it's like Rose and Jack on a chunk of ice, except there's no like lifeboat coming for them. You know what I mean? From Titanic, they're on a chunk of fucking wood or whatever, but there is no lifeboat on its way, bro. There. Oh no, he does. He has Dr. Phil and Charlie Kirk, but they don't really love him. Dude, they're using him, dude. They're just using him for his fucking, for his, like, I've converted from left-wingism clout, right? Oh, shit. Oh, dude, it almost makes me feel bad for them. But, like, fuck them. I don't know. My take on Cenk and Anna is this. Is Cenk and Anna, yeah, they definitely did it to themselves, but dude, they caused a lot of damage this election cycle, and I want to make them fucking pay for it. I do. I want to make them pay for the damage they caused, and I want to knock the legs out from under their structure, so when 2026 comes around, they are a non-entity. I'm serious. It is like a personal mission to make sure that they are neutered as far as the political damage they can cause in 2026. Because they caused a lot of damage this election cycle. They did. They're still doing it with the way they sort of parrot their grievance. And it's real subtle. You know, it's hard for you to call them out about it because they do just enough of the sort of like railing against Trump to kind of make it seem like they're anti-Trump, but their real enemy is the people on the left. Their enemy is the Democratic Party. Their enemy is the far left. Like, who do they like on the left, right? Really? You know what I mean? They hate the far left. They don't like the super civil rights-oriented progressives. They don't like the corporate Democratic Party. Like, who do they like? Really? If you look at their like, who is their left? Right? They hate the radical left. They don't like the Democratic Party. So who the do they like? Who else is there? What is up, guys? Thank you so much for watching. If you like the video, you want to support independent resistance media, you know what to do. Drop that sub, hit the like button, and please share it. And we do love our members, so if you want to become a member, it's another really great way to support. Thanks again for everything, guys. I'll see you next time. Let's go.